Today we are taking a look at the second retail football Prizm product to come out for this year. It's going to be blaster boxes again, but this time they're from Target. They're coming in $5 cheaper than Walmart at $35 a blaster, and you have a different parallel in here. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Andy with Acme Packs, and I welcome each and every one of you back for a new video. Today, we're taking a look at the new Prizm blaster boxes from Target. Now, these are a little bit different than years past, and they're different than the Walmart ones this year. So, if you guys watched my video from before, the Walmart blaster boxes came out at $40 a box, which is very expensive for Prizm, but I've come to expect it this year with any and all sports card related products that there have been some price hikes, but they kept the same price tag for Target, which is great. So $35 a blaster, again, still expensive. I understand that. There's not a whole lot that goes on with Prizm year to year, especially for retail. The blasters and the megas are especially brutal. You're only looking for, a set number of parallels to come out of here. It's very tough to make your money back on these or get any sort of value out of these, but I do like Prizm. I love the look of the cards, and if this is the last year of Prizm, I want to open every product that I can. So, $35 a blaster, and you have the 5 exclusive disco Prizms. So, out of the Walmart ones, we had the lasers. They were silver lasers. You have white discos in here, and I was very curious in my last video what they were going to do with the disco Prizms, because if they had them just a silver disco, that would have been the same as the H2 product, the hobby hybrid product, and I didn't think that Panini was going to do that. I was hoping that they would have enough foresight to change up the Target blasters if they were going for a different parallel, and they did. The white discos are going to look a lot better than the orange discos in years past. I'm a big fan of that. I like white parallels for everything. They look really good. Normally they are lower numbered Prizm products out of both, Select and out of Prizm. Like, whites are to 35 in both of those products. So I don't know how much I like them watering down that color parallel for these, but at least they're trying something new. So 24 cards per pack. Look for 5 exclusive discos. Look for exclusive variations in Prizm Silver, and memorabilia do have the chance for autographs in here as well. And then the big ones are going to be the red, blue, and press proof are going to be your big, very short print parallels with these products. So without further ado, let's get into it. There's not a whole lot to talk about with these because the checklist is very short. It's a very watered down product compared to the hobby. I kind of hoped that Panini was going to have one last hurrah with Prizm, add some blaster exclusive numbered cards like they do with Select, with Mosaic, stuff like that. But on the other hand, I also like that they're, maintaining the exclusivity of a Prizm parallel, of a numbered Prizm parallel, and the rarity of it. So, if you guys enjoy the football rips, the football reviews, be sure to let me know down in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe. It really helps me out and keeps the channel going. So, this is going to be the white disco. That looks really nice. I'm a fan of that. We got a rookie here. It's going to be Shamar Stewart, the guy that held out and then didn't really do a whole lot this season. But yeah, that looks nice. I could see these being popular in the future. Cool. So, just like, years past, you're going to get like 2 rookies. Amari Hampton there is nice. 2 rookie parallels per box. You get like 1 silver or like variation per box too. And we're going to have our silver here. Very hard to hit a rookie on there. It's going to be Chris Carter on the Dolphins, which is very strange. And Christian Benford. Yeah, the whites are going to match a lot of uniforms. Okay. So, looking for Jackson Dart, looking for Cam Ward, Travis Hunter, Shadur, Tyler Shuck. Those big name rookies. Quinshon Judkins can be thrown in there too. David Njoku there. Quinshon Judkins on the base. Can be thrown into that mix too. This is a very weak class compared to 2024, where we had 6 first-round quarterbacks, and a lot of those guys are doing super well now. We're gonna have a Sean Taylor, that's actually nice, and Shadur on the white. There we go. So that's like probably a top 4 card to get on these parallels. Jackson Dart probably being number 1. Cam Ward, Tyler Shuck, kind of tied for 2, and Shadur coming in too. which is nice. I like the Sean Taylor. That looks nice too. Cool. Yeah, these whites, they're pretty. They're going to have a lot of color matches with uniforms. We got Fractal of JJ McCarthy and Chris Jones. So that's our first blaster. We got 4 of these today. Because that's all Target would let me order. You can only do like 2 orders of 2. I'm unsure if these are still available on the website. It took Prizm a long time to sell out last year just because retail for this stuff is not nearly as good as Hobby or anything else. The hangers are normally halfway decent because you have the chance for numbered cards out of those. I don't know. I'm hoping we get like, you know, some sort of a Prizm premium product this year where, you know, you get like 1 or 2 numbered cards per box. It's just something a little different than years past with the standard blasters, hangers, H2, and Hobby. And we're going to have a Ramondre Stevenson. Had a great game last night. And Mecha Ibuka, nice. Whereas Gronk calls him Mecha Big Boo. The Ramondre's cool, though. I like that. Well, that answers my question about Ibuka. They're keeping him in his practice uniform, one of the best receivers of the draft class. Couldn't give him pants. We're going to have Jalen Walker there, Deshaun Jackson, and Chris Chambers. So, solid opening so far with the Shadur and Jordan Love on the silver. Nice. One for my PC there. Dallas Goedert, he caught a touchdown, and Drake May. Or he caught 2 touchdowns, but they still lost to the Niners. Okay, got Dak, Jalen Lane, Carnell Tate, and Vita Vea. Okay, Jim Kelly, CeeDee Lamb is nice too, and Elijah Arroyo for the Seahawks. Sleep up the Lamb. Yeah, I mean, I kind of wish they had done this sooner. These look really nice. I was never a huge fan of the oranges. They never really, you know, color matched with anyone minus the Bengals or even the Browns. But I'm happy that they went with the white this year. And Chad Johnson. All right, 2 more boxes. So yeah, again, the ceiling of this is going to be like a red or a blue Jackson Dart. That would be like a multi-$1,000 card. Those are rumored to be out of 20. Not sure how short print the press proofs are. They're very hard to hit though. Both of the red, the blues, and the press proofs are very, very tough to hit. They're some of the most sought after retail parallels. A lot of people don't even know what they are when they pull them or if they see them. Just because they're just like red and blue. They don't realize how short print they are. So if you hit one of those, you did well. Marshall Faulk there. Kyle Monangai, that's also good. Very good. Excuse me. Very, very good rookie running back. He was from Rutgers. Kyler Murray. We got Gray Zabel, Steven Jackson, and Carl Pickens. So yeah, shorter video today. Just 4 of these blasters. Oh, that's a Saint color. Come on. Tyler Shuck. Tyler Shuck. That's not Shuck. Devin Neal. Unfortunate. And Kenneth Walker. I don't know much about Devin Neal. I don't know how good he is. Kenneth Walker's cool, though. But that's the silver. These really, really pop. They always pop. Especially with this design. So they use the same design as Prizm Black from this year for basketball. We're going to have Trevor Etienne, Puka, and Christian Gonzalez. Yeah, they use the same design from Prizm Black. I really like it. I'm very excited for Prizm Hobby to come out when it does. It did get pushed back, unfortunately. Chino Smith there. And a Packer, it's going to be Savion Williams. I wanted Matthew Golden, man. It's okay. That's okay. He'll be a solid gadget player for a while. Unless he expands on his route tree or anything. Got RJ Harvey there. There's a Jackson Dart. Fireworks. And Kamara. I think that's the first Dart I've seen so far. I don't even know what his base card looks like. So, if you guys are unfamiliar to the hobby, the Prizm rookie card is arguably the most sought after rookie card now as far as a base card or a parallel goes. Right up there is going to be, right up there with it is going to be Optic with the rated rookies. But even Prizm does just a little bit better. It's normally a tougher grade than Optic is. Yeah, this is the go-to set right now for modern rookies. We have Jake Ferguson, and we're going to have Josh Simmons on the white disco. So this is like a $140 rip right now. Did we come close to making our money back? I don't know what that Shador sells for. I can't imagine that's more than, you know, 50, 60 bucks. So probably made like 2 blasters back off of that one, all close to it. He does sign with Panini. So, his parallels, unlike last year, we're going to have Drew Brees there, and Larry Fitz. That's nice. I like that. So, unlike last year where you had multiple quarterbacks that did not sign with Panini, even though this year was kind of the same too with Cam Ward and Jackson Dart, their Prizm parallels just went through the roof. Their silver Prizms did numbers. This year, you know, Shador is not one of those guys. He does sign with Panini, so that makes his just non-autoed parallels worth a little bit less. We got Nick Emmanuel, Devin Hester, and Max Crosby, who will probably be on another team next year. I'm assuming that the Raiders are looking to trade him. Okay, we got Jahmyr Gibbs. Amon-Ra is cool. Rookie. Abdul Carter. I saw Giants, man. It's always Abdul Carter. He's good in his own right, but even Scattaboo would have been better. He sells very well. But Abdul Carter and Amon-Ra, not a bad pack whatsoever. And they look good with the white. All right, and last pack of the opening. We got Cam Miller, Brock Bowers, Malik Neighbors, and Christian Watson. So, yeah, that's Prizm in a nutshell. Unfortunately, we didn't get any of the red, blues, or press proofs, or variations, or memorabilia cards out of this one. So, I don't know. Very different experience than our Walmart rip, where we had, like, a memorabilia card or a variation in every single box, which was nuts. But I like the parallel better for the Target ones. I like $5 a box cheaper too. That's also nice. And I feel like we got better results out of this than we did out of the Walmart ones. So here was some of our parallels that we sleeved up. Larry Fitz, I really like that one. Jackson Dart there. Savion, Kenneth Walker, Kyle Manungai, CD, Jordan Love silver, Emeka Egbuka on the white. Shador was probably our best card of the day on the white. Some better rookies, and Shamar Stewart. So yeah, that's Prizm in a nutshell. You're gonna, get some good rookies. You're playing the numbers game with this stuff. It is expensive, but you got to remember this is the premier rookie card for most modern, ultra modern collectors. This is going to be the rookie card that they will collect, and these are the parallels that will do the best on the secondary market. So that is going to do it for me, everyone. Let me know what you all think down in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.